Isn't it funny? You guys all went to high school together?
Wait, we all went to high school together? No! My brother is about to marry the girl who single-handedly ruined my life in high school.
You were prettier with the mask on.
That's a clip from the hit movie You Again. It's a new comedy that delves into the drama and trauma of the high school and the raw feelings that can resurface years later.
Gail. Ramona.
Whoa, you guys know each other?
How long has it been? Well, don't tell or I'll have to strangle you.
Have you seen this movie?
No, I have not.
I saw it with my sisters over the weekend. The first half hilarious, the second half not so much. But there are lessons to learn. You Again has some positive messages also about really forgiveness and second chances, about starting over. And family therapist Julie Hanks joins us now. You say there are some lessons to be learned from this, and it's something that really everyone can connect with at one point or the other.
Yes. No matter, if you were popular or you were picked on, everybody has insecurities from high school. In fact, we're kind of obsessed with it. I mean, think about the hit TV shows through the years. They're all based on high school. 90210.
Right.
Now it's Glee.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching because we can all relate to the drama that happens in high school.
There's a line from the movie that says, no one leaves high school unscathed. That's true, right?
That is true. That is true. And even as adults, we find that certain people, like in the movie, or certain situations trigger those anxieties or insecurities and kind of bring us back to like, that person we were in high school, or at least those feelings.
So it's a funny movie. It's kind of a laughable situation, but you say there really are, in all seriousness, some lessons to learn. And the first one you say is that high school does not define you.
It doesn't define you. And, are you popular? Are you not? Are you a band geek? Are you a drama club? We get so, in high school, people are defined by their labels, but really we're so much more than those labels. So it doesn't have to define who you are for the rest of your life.
You received a great Facebook response on this topic from a woman about her high school experience from Tina M. saying, I spent a lot of Friday nights at home, but I knew my life was different than the other kids at school. I tried to just be friendly, and now 11 years later, they are all adults, and I still enjoy a lot of their friendships and company. I was glad that I chose to be kind. That kind of gets at what you're talking about.
Exactly. And if we could all be that wise in high school, it would be a better place. But, I think high school and junior high, it's like the real survivor. If you can get out of there alive, it's like that's the real survivor there. Because everybody has situations where we're hurt.
They're voting someone off every week there in junior high school and high school,
But if you think about that, the adolescent time of our life, it's a time of firsts. First love, first betrayal, first time venturing out of your home. Peers become the focus instead of your parents. And so those first experiences really can stay with us.
So if someone has some definition in their mind of what they were in high school, you say, get over it? How do they get over it? How do they get that past and move on to what they are?
Well, it's funny. Sometimes those fuel people's passion. For example, I was a cheerleader, and there's something that comes along with being a cheerleader. But I think part of that fueled, like, you know what? I'm smart too, and I have a graduate degree now. So you can actually use some of those roles to fuel beyond that and go, wait, I'm more than that, because we're all so much more than that, more than whatever we were labeled in high school.
I don't want to ruin the movie in case anyone's sitting on the edge of their seats wanting to see it at home, but there's a lot of apologies that happen in the movie. And is that a takeaway point, that it's really never too late to apologize?
It is never too late to apologize, and it's never too late to accept an apology as well. I love Facebook posted about this and got a lot of comments about that, and someone said, yeah, in my adulthood, someone actually came and apologized for how they treated me in high school. I mistreated one of my siblings pretty badly growing up, and I apologized as an adult, and I actually wrote a song for her just saying, I am so sorry, I get now how hurtful that was, and she's one of my best friends now, so it's never too late to go, wait a second, I was way out of line.
Part of it really is we do grow and change after high school. I mean, that's really when you really start to come into your own.
Hope, right?
Let's hope on that.
So when those feelings come up, I think it's important to remember that those people don't exist anymore. They're only in our memory. No, we're all adults now, and so when you feel reduced to that that awkward adolescent think, wait, that awkward adolescent doesn't really exist. All that exists is the adult here.
And it's easy to talk about and to say, but people really do feel pain sometimes. And those memories are scarring from high school. I mean, it can be a real thing for a lot of people.
It comes up a lot in therapy in my office. People say, oh, this brought back these feelings from high school. And in fact, a few years ago, I was invited I moved into a new neighborhood and was invited with a group of women in my neighborhood that I didn't really know that well to go on a week-long trip. And I had, you know, I'm a pretty confident person, but I had this anxiety of like, well, what if they don't like me? Well, what if I don't fit in? Well, that I hadn't felt for a long time. So it's you know, it's there inside of us still and can rear its head.
So what do we do with that pain then? I mean, how do you channel that pain in a different direction?
Well, for me, that wasn't pain. It was just anxiety going, oh, look, isn't this funny? This is these old feelings of wanting to fit in. But I think the pain, what we can do is to use that to empathize with other people. And to go, you know, if you were in pain in high school or someone teased you, to know, okay, I know what it's like to be the one who doesn't have somebody to sit with at lunch, who is left out. And we, you know, you can be more sensitive to other people.
And maybe even now that we're older, teach our kids the same thing. Let them know, hey, here's the pain I endured. Make sure you're nicer when you're in high school, you know?
And recognize that, you know, words do hurt. Words really do hurt, and they echo in people's minds for a long time. I remember a mean comment that a boy made to me in, you know, 11th grade, which was a long time ago, but I remember his voice in my head. I don't even care about this kid, right? I don't even know his name. But words can hurt, and I think it's really important to teach our kids to respect other people, to treat them, no matter who they are, what they look like, what their abilities are, that everybody needs to be respected and treated well.
Great tip. Thanks, Julie. And of course, we've got more of Julie's information on our website. And of course, a link also to some information on how to prevent bullying and make sure your kids are empathetic with all of the other school kids that they know as well. Thanks so much, Julie.
Thank you. We'll be right back.